Welcome to our special sports segment, Keeping Score. The 2016 Olympics are just around the corner and rugby fans all over the world are waiting with bated breath. Their sport has finally returned to the Summer Games after nearly a century-long absence. But besides the Olympics, rugby is also rapidly becoming one of the most popular sports in the US. CCTV's Hendrik Sabrandi reports.
On a wintry spring Sunday in Denver, Colorado, crews cleared the playing field as athletes prepared to compete in a sport that's taking on a new look in the U.S.
This is what everybody in rugby and in the rugby community in America has been waiting for a long time.
Welcome to Pro Rugby, the first team sport professional league to launch in the U.S. since Major League Lacrosse 15 years ago.
It's been a challenge, right? Putting together 5 teams, 150 players, 15 coaches, all of the above. So now to be within 30 minutes of the game kicking off, I'm pretty excited.
On this day, teams from Denver and the U.S. state of Ohio butted heads, often literally. The action is fast, furious, and jarring, which is why fans love the sport, says Pro Rugby's director.
Full on for 40.
40 minutes, that's how long the two halves are. The only break players get comes during a short intermission.
Once Americans get to know rugby, they love it. It's an authentically American sport. There's a lot of contact, it's a high-paced game, there's physicality, I mean, there's everything Americans like.
And rugby has not only gone pro, it's headed for the Olympics. Rugby was last a part of the Olympics in 1924. 92 years later, it'll be back this summer in Rio. Men's and women's teams from 12 countries will be competing.
It's a highly propitious time, right? It's coming together, an aligning of the stars.
Rugby boosters say its culture of respectfulness, cooperation, and problem solving on the fly make it the most millennial sport of any in America.
I think it's a camaraderie and the team sport, and everybody respect your position with you.
Oh, boys! Lewis calls this a proof of concept year. He's hoping to attract corporate sponsors, sign broadcast deals.
We're establishing a toehold, a foothold.
He envisions a 15-city league in 5 to 10 years.
I don't think that's unrealistic at all.
This inaugural game was won by Denver in overtime. A nice kickoff to this new version of a sport that already boasts a solid fan base and is now pushing for much, much more.
It's not the NFL, it's not the NBA, it is what it is. This is the start of the journey today.
Hendrik Sabrandi, CCTV, Denver.